Alright boys, welcome back to the channel. Two big games for you today. We've got Atleti at home first. We were top of the league after 5 games. We've just suffered our first defeat. We've moved down the table slightly, but there's well, we can't go top, but we're in and around it. We've started pretty well. We've had a fair few injuries. We've had 2 good results in Europe, maximum points in our Europa League games so far, and we've got a home game against, is it Victoria Plzeň? I think that's how you pronounce it. Alright, let's get into this episode. Make sure you smash a like, subscribe if you are new, and let's get into Basque or Nothing. Alright boys, so since the first game of the season, we've had 4-0 win over Eibar, a 3-2 win away at Girona, a 2-1 victory over Chelsea in the Europa League. We've drawn Chelsea, Bromby and Victoria Plzeň, a 1-0 home win against Villarreal, a 1-0 home win against Real Sociedad. A little bit worried once again. We've just eased off in terms of creativity after that really positive start where we'd scored goals against Chelsea, Girona and Eibar. A 1-0 defeat, really poor performance. They probably deserved to nick it in the end. A late goal, 77 minutes. But we responded pretty well. We did a lot of changes. A few players are just starting to get tired after the sort of like the Saturday, Thursday, Sunday, Wednesday, Sunday, Thursday, sort of like every week, every midweek game at the moment. So we've just rotated slightly. And we'll probably do the same again for the Plzeň game, putting our eggs in the Madrid game first, and then once we get to the Thursday night against Plzeň, we will see. But a win in the Europa League, Group B, against Plzeň would really set us up for qualification, which is the minimum that we want. I can't even remember what the board want us to do. They want us to qualify and reach the quarterfinals. So yeah, it's going to be pretty difficult because I did post in my Discord group the groups, our group, but I didn't show you other groups. So there's teams like Lille, yeah, we can probably handle them, but obviously we go on Chelsea. There's Monaco in there, Fiorentina, Gladbach will be pretty tough, Sporting potentially, and this one's a tough group, Milan and Marseille, Wolfsburg and Wolves, Villarreal, then you would get the Champions League teams as well. So yeah, it's going to be difficult, but there's no reason why I don't think we can, we've beaten Chelsea, we've had decent results against some of the big clubs. There's no reason why we can't have a good attempt at getting at least to the quarterfinals. Money's been key. We've been given a couple of million for groups. The games that we've won as well have been worth £500,000. And I realised last year that we lost £20 million last year. So European football is going to be very important to us, I think, in order for us to balance the books. I'm going to put a little screenshot up now of the sponsorship deals. So we are really far behind in terms of sponsorship. And then if you look at the league wage budgets, we've got quite a high budget. And to be honest, I'm putting that down to us having to maybe overpay slightly to make sure that we keep some of our better players, keep them happy. I suppose it's the 5th, which I suppose you can find, but look at the difference between the top, them, and we're on 53 million, Atleti on 141. So I suppose we're in and around it, but that is a lot of money coming out of the club when you're not playing European football. So Europa League has to be minimum. Well done to all you boys that said Champions League. The aim, I think, I'd be delighted if we could get 4th. 5th and 6th I'll accept. Anything lower than that we won't. There was one guy that said finish 9th. I think we'll do better than 9th as long as we can get a few players firing again. Right, let's get into the Atleti game. They're top of the league. I said we were top. After that Alaves defeat, we were top. Okay, I think we're going to go with this. I've made a few changes. Williams and Munain were rested. Raul Garcia was rested in midweek. Nico Serrano had a difficult game. I started him against Chelsea. He had a difficult sort of 70 minutes, but he scored his first goal. He actually scored 2, but had 1 disallowed against Bromby, so that will do him the world of good. But for today, we're welcoming back Javi Martinez, who I've left out for a couple of weeks because he was struggling with injury. Danny Garcia got his first game, I think, in midweek. Yeah, only his first game, so he's vital to us in the middle of midfield. Him and Martinez in there. Raul Garcia. I was going to go Williams. I was debating. I tell you what, I am going to do it. I'm going to leave Raul Garcia out. We're going to put Williams in shadow striker. He did score a really good goal in the Europa League against Chelsea. I'm actually going to show it for you now. This was him playing in the shadow striker role. So Serrano out on the right, into Garcia. Look how far forward he's got. Great run, decent finish, wonderful pass from Raul Garcia. So yeah, we're just going to go with the shadow striker for now because we have got a few players that can do jobs for us. Marcelo, even though he's left-footed, we're playing him as a winger, but he just cut in a lot and he just scores a lot of goals. So yeah, he's going to get the nod today. Let's see how we get on. Looks like Atleti are going with a standard 4-4-2. We'll just double check. I think it's Suarez and Felix up front. Or it might be could be a 4-4-1-1 actually. Thinking about it. Yeah, 4-4-1-1. Lamar, Herrera, Koke, Carrera, Trippier's in there. Okay. Here we go. Right, we got first highlight. Quiet first 12 minutes. Which you'd expect. Both teams are pretty good defensively. Obviously, Atleti are, and we're not the most adventurous with the kind of the limited resources we've got up front. But Villarreal, I think he's already got 3 or 4 goals this season and had an injury already, so he's started pretty well. Marcelo with a cross, Munayin's there, and that is a sitter. Even though he's not great with his head, you would have thought 6 yards out, he would have been able to get on the score sheet. Right, half an hour ago, nothing's happened since that Munayin attempt. I did expect it to be not the most exciting of games for us. Can we nick a goal? This is the thing. Can we nick a goal? And then we can defend. Marcelo's nipped in. He's beaten Lodi to it. He swerved it. And it's gone wide. Not a great attempt in the end, even though it did swing back in. He maybe could have done better. But he looks dangerous on that right-hand side, Marcelo. Okay, half-time against the league leaders. And we've dominated there. They've not even had... I think they've had a couple of little sniffs. XG of 0.3, nothing really of note. They've not even had a highlight yet. We're coming up to 60 minutes. I'm not sure how much I want to push it, and do we go attacking to try and get a win? We'll see. Right. Good header by Yuri. Munayin has skipped past Trippier into Inaki. Hoping to get more. Munayin! Is he onside? Is he onside? I think he is, and we are 1-0 up. Iker Munayin. Dreamy. This man is dreamy. Look at him cutting in. I think he fired it into Williams first. He did, but he carries on his run into Danny Garcia. Lovely football. Lovely finish. 1-0. They've had a change. Suarez has gone off. Felix is now up front. And Chaksavedza. They've got him. I didn't realise they'd signed him. Okay, we're coming into the last 10. Let's do some changes. How are we doing? Let's just put Williams out wide. We're going to bring on... We'll bring on Sanchez, but we're going to put him in the middle of the park as well. He can just be... It can be a box-to-box in there for us just for the last few minutes. That's fine. And we're going to put Martinez in there, and we're just going to put him as an anchor man. Yeah, he can sit in there, no problem. Let's just keep Yuri, wing defend. And I think we're just going to actually keep it on positive. I'm a little bit wary of dropping off too much. Going to praise it. Okay, let's just do a change, waste a little bit of time. And it's coming up to the full time here, boys. They've done absolutely nothing. And there it is. It is a famous 1-0 win for Bilbao. We've racked up a few of these where we've just managed to nick a goal. Probably deservedly. They offered absolutely nothing. They didn't actually have a highlight in the game, a key highlight. So, outstretched arms. That'll do. 3 points. I do think Champions League football is a real possibility. Okay, so there you go. We're up in third. We've got a game in hand over a lot of teams as well. So an opportunity to really kick on at this early stage of the season. Right, let's get the Pleasant game in. We'll make a few changes, I think. We're at home. We want to rotate the squad a little bit as well. We'll make a few changes. We'll get Serrano in so you can have a look at him. Alright boys, we're back. We're making a fair few changes. We're going to go with Williams up front because potentially we could look at Williams up front with Garcia as a shadow striker and then Marcelo out wide. We're playing Serrano out there though today so we can get a goal. Beringa is going to go on the left hand side. A player that's half decent. He just hasn't been able to feature much for us. We've kind of done him a few times on the right side. We did pay a lot of money for him. This was obviously before I started to save, but they signed him from Torino for 8.25. We're going to leave Munayin out altogether. It's important that he gets a little bit of rest. In the midfield, we're playing the youngster Vencedor with Martinez, Rodriguez, the new signing, backup left back. We've changed the back four actually, and we're actually going to give Ruffier a go. So the whole new back five, David Garcia and Nunez in at defenders. I'm just going to put them back on to defend. Don't need them trying to do crazy passes. DeMarcus on the right hand side, he's not featured at all. Kappa's played every single game so far. It's important for him to get a rest. And then we've got a few players on the bench. Unai Lopez, Marcelo Sanchez may get a Cordoba, may get a run out as well. But it's important today. We're taking a little bit of a risk. But if we can get 3 points today, that'll be huge. Right, you go. First attack. Looks like Pleasant are going to have a little go at us. I am debating whether to go out, take another risk and go on to attacking and see how the boys cope with that. They've hit one from distance, hit the outside of the post and just went over. So I've put it up to attacking. It looks like Pleasant are coming at us again. Kopic, exactly the same scenario as the last time. We may get a clearance here and break. I thought that was going to be an opportunity to break, then it isn't. They've played some lovely football and Ruffier has managed to keep us in it there. We need to sort our shit out here. Kopic. Rodriguez. Obviously, I haven't got a great deal of confidence in the backup players, but because of the schedule that we've got, we can't afford to play the same players over and over and over again. So home games in Europa League is an opportunity for us to rotate and just get a little bit of luck. It's gone quiet. We've done absolutely nothing, so it gives us the opportunity here at half-time to absolutely smash them. I'm going to thrash arms. We have got options on the bench. I have left Munir out altogether. I didn't want to have to bring on. We have got Unai Lopez, who can do a job. We can bring maybe Villarreal on and move Williams somewhere else. They're in. They've scored. Yeah, it was coming. Changing our back line as well. And we're 1-0 down. Okay, 65. Absolute shit show of a game. We've not created anything at all. So we're going to do a few changes here. Let's get Villarreal on. We're going to take off Martinez, pull Garcia back into central midfield. Serrano has struggled a little bit. So let's get Marcelo on that right hand side. Just demand some more. We're just nicking a point here. Absolutely undeserved. This is our first highlight of the game. Marcelo, Raul Garcia, all the way back to DeMarcus. Villarreal, he's off the bar. I thought it was in. It came off the bar and no one else was there to tap it in. We've had a sniff. Right, we've got a corner. Raul Garcia with it. It's whipped in. Vencedor! Everybody left it and Vencedor volleyed it in. 10 minutes to go. We've got an equaliser. Lovely volley from the youngster. He scored a couple of goals for us. I think he scored a couple in the cup last year. I think he's going to be a half-decent option for us. Right, they're coming straight back at us here. I haven't changed anything after the goal. Limbisky, he's a bit of an FM legend. Limberski, the left back. Let's just put it on balance for the last 4 minutes. Full time, 1-1, not a great game. We've survived that, so I just now know, but it has given us the opportunity to rest, 4 of the defenders, a central midfielder. Munayin, Marcelo didn't play much. Villarreal got a little bit of a rest. He's already on. He's scored 4 goals for us, look. 4 goals already this season. So we're looking at him to hit 20. How's Williams actually been doing for us? Williams not started great. That's another performance. He's only scored that great goal in the Europa League. 11 goals. We want him to be hitting at least 15. So he needs to start pulling his finger out. Keep suggestions coming. I don't mind suggestions down in the comments below about teams, about formation. Not so much formations, but where to put. People keep saying to put him up front, but it does leave us. Villarreal probably doesn't deserve to be left out of the side. So yeah, let me any comments. By all means, any ideas, put them down. We do need to create a little bit more. I think we still need to dominate games a little bit more than what we are doing. Maybe have to change one of these roles potentially just to get us ticking a little bit better in midfield. Maybe Garcia in as a deep line playmaker. That could potentially work. He's got decent vision, decent passing. Yeah, he could probably do that. Let me know down in the comments, and then we will come back. We'll come back somewhere in and around here. I'm not sure, depending on, we may come back for the last game again. We won't come back from the Chelsea game or the Pleasant game. Hopefully we'll play a strong team out in Pleasant and get a decent result there. We've got Cadiz at home as well before the Chelsea game. And then if we have to come back to secure qualification for the Bromby game, we'll come back for that. If not, we'll kick on. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's a bit too far, that, but I think that what an episode that would be. Maybe for next week, Barcelona and Real Madrid. Alright boys, that is it. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you smash the like on today's video for me. Much appreciated. Yeah, any tactical ideas, by all means, put them in the comments below. We're going alright though. We're third in the team. We just need to create that a little bit more. Alright guys, take care. See you later.